Greetings everyone, I'm Escane and today we are gonna continue playing Going Deeper. I'm on year 4 with 8 colonists so far. We're doing good, we're doing great. My colonists have been very hardworking and I think the key is you just really have to micromanage them, especially if it's like farming season. You have to like manually trigger their farming job. I'm just gonna like extend more rooms for my colonists. I'd like to put a chair and tables. I'd like to put chairs and tables onto the barracks area. I don't know, just for aesthetic. Because also if I put it in like in each room, only the person who owns the room will be able to use that chair and table. But if I put the chair and table onto the barracks area, everyone can use it. Okay, I'm gonna set them again. It's planting season time. It's a bit annoying because I really have to manually trigger farming, and then if farming is over, I have to remove the task. I have to remove the farming job onto that specific colonist. I think that's the most annoying part. But it's fine. No, this game is free, so I wouldn't really say anything. It's a good game. Although sometimes there are annoying parts of the game. I'm creating a furnace and a millstone because for the kitchen you will be needing 1 furnace and 40 planks, while for the agronomist workshop it requires 1 millstone and 40 planks. A lot of planks is required, yes. Barrels have already been prepared. Okay, we have a visitor. The merchants arrived and they came from the northern part of the island. Good thing. It's a good thing that the goblins already made a bridge so that our merchants can visit us. I've only assigned 2 farmers and I don't think they will be able to finish, or like at least my farmers are kind of really slow. Which is why at the beginning, early on in game, it is much better if it's planting season, like 90% of your colonists will be assigned on to the farming job, so they will be able to finish planting all the seeds. Because if you're not really that careful and cautious with how much seeds and crops in your inventory, there is like a possibility that later on your colonists will get hungry, and will be depressed and will start leaving the colony. That was like my main mistake before. I thought it was just fine if I leave 1 farming job to 1 colonist, or maybe like two farming job to 2 colonists, but it doesn't. Don't really need to rely onto that. Okay, I'm gonna be buying more seeds. I can't get enough of more seeds. Well, we have a lot of lumber, so it doesn't really matter if we buy more. And also, we can't make seeds yet because our agronomist workshop is not yet finished. It's always a good thing to buy swords every time the merchants arrive or like is selling it, because eventually there will be like waves of goblins and they will arrive with like two forces on different areas of your map, and if you don't have any sword to like at least increase your colonist offense, there will surely be some casualties onto your colonists. But though I think it's quite easy if you have like a casualty on your colonist, as long as you already prepared a hospital bed, which is why it's important that you buy 3 cotton cloth on the very first time that the merchants arrive. It is for a hospital bed, and also you will be needing like 4 splints. Splints are easy to manufacture. It only requires 1 log. Usually when the goblins sword are just a copper sword, the requirement if you want to heal them will just only be splint. But later on, if the swords are like bronze or like iron sword, the requirements when healing the colonists requires a different one, not splint anymore. You will be needing a bandage or a bandage and the surgical thread. Sometimes 2 bandages, sometimes 1 bandage and 1 surgical thread. Well, that's just my from my experience. But so far, it's quite good. We didn't have any casualties on the first wave of the goblins because we had a lot of colonists that came, because our colonist wealth was able to reach 5,000 before the first wave of goblins arrived. That was just my kind of observation. I'm not sure if it is really like that, or what triggers the second wave of the migrants. Base is looking good. Okay, I think that would be all for this episode. Thanks.